Hello everyone, and welcome to my Update US Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Browns approve the ownership change in Sister Wives. Coyote Pass has just undergone an ownership change as the Sister Wives stars have signed off on the land. However, what does this modification entail for the Browns? Continue reading for additional information regarding the current state of the property. Coyote Sister Wives Pass ownership change. The cast of Sister Wives has disagreed over Coyote Pass. When they moved to Flagstaff, Arizona, from Las Vegas, they bought the land. They had Cottonwood and CP as options, but at CP, they heard angels singing. That was the moment they fired, but it wasn't an easy task. The four wives were unable to reach a consensus regarding the parcels they desired and their locations. Even though it wasn't always the case, every woman wanted to feel like they were treated fairly. They eventually settled on their lots, but ownership was never clear. Robyn Brown became a significant shareholder after Kody Brown acquired a stake in every parcel. When Christine Brown Woolley sold her lot for $10 and left the plural family at the beginning of 2021, a lot also changed. After the property was officially paid off, Mary and Janelle Brown wanted it to be sold or their stake, as the land division was never quite right. As of Thursday, March 27, each of the Sister Wives stars now owns a piece of the four lots. They had also left Kody and the plural family, so they no longer wanted to build. Now it's all of them together, not just Kody and his former wife. Kody and Robyn hold 50%, while Mary, Merrill, and Janelle each hold 25%, as stated in the warranty deed. Mary, who had previously owned 15.5%, will greatly benefit from this advancement. Robyn owned more than half of the business, while Janelle owned 32.2%. Kody had the most because his name was on every piece, and he owned all of them. The four ultimately owned 3 lots, with Kody and Robyn Brown owning the final one. In the first part of Season 19, the Sister Wives cast members got into a fight over Kody selling the land. Kody said he could not afford to buy Mary and Janelle Brown out, despite their request. Mary should hire a lawyer because Kody wouldn't talk to either of them properly, so Janelle suggested it. They wanted to make sure he was acting right, but he didn't seem ready to sell. Are fans and followers surprised or pleased by this new revision's much more even distribution? Sister Wives has captivated audiences for nearly 2 decades by offering a raw, unfiltered view into the lives of the Brown family. Over the years, viewers have witnessed dramatic shifts in relationships, financial strategies, and personal growth. Recently, Christine Brown, one of the original wives, opened up about her internal struggles, questioning whether fear still holds her back as the family navigates a major money move in Utah and heightened tension surrounding the Coyote Pass property. With Kody's leadership under fire and conflicts with co-wives Mary and Janelle simmering beneath the surface, Christine's reflections serve as both a personal confession and a commentary on the broader challenges of balancing ambition, legacy, and emotional well-being. The context of the financial move. The Brown family's financial decisions have long been a subject of public interest. In recent seasons, the focus has shifted to strategic real estate and business moves designed to secure the family's long-term legacy. The latest money move in Utah is one such example, hinting at a significant reallocation of resources and a potential restructuring of how assets like Coyote Pass are managed. For many fans, this development raises questions about how the family's leadership is handling the pressures of wealth, especially in a rapidly changing media environment. While details of the deal remain closely guarded, industry insiders speculate that the Utah move is aimed at maximizing returns in a favorable market and diversifying the family's portfolio. However, with such high stakes, the pressure on Kody, and by extension, on his co-wives, to make sound decisions is immense. Amid this financial turbulence, Christine's candid remarks suggest that she is wrestling with her own doubts and insecurities. Her question about whether fear still holds her back is not just about money, it's about her willingness to assert herself and take risks that could reshape her future. Christine's inner struggle, fear versus ambition. Christine's admission that fear might still be holding her back is a powerful insight into the personal cost of life in the public eye. For years, she has been seen as one of the more steady, if sometimes overlooked, members of the Brown family. Her journey on Sister Wives has involved both personal sacrifice and quiet resilience, often in the face of dramatic internal conflicts and external pressures. Now, as the family embarks on a major financial move, she finds herself at a crossroads. On one level, the question of fear is deeply personal. Christine has endured years of witnessing shifting alliances, controversial decisions, and a persistent culture of blame that has often left her feeling undervalued. The prospect of making bold financial decisions, such as supporting the Utah move or challenging the current management of the Coyote Pass property, requires not only business acumen but also the courage to overcome personal insecurities. By questioning whether fear still holds her back, she is, in essence, examining her own readiness to embrace change and step into a more assertive role. For many fans, this reflection is both relatable and inspiring. In today's fast-paced, often unpredictable world, the struggle between ambition and fear is a universal theme. Christine's vulnerability in addressing this internal conflict resonates with viewers who see her not just as a reality TV personality, but as a real person facing very human challenges. Her admission is a reminder that growth often comes from confronting one's deepest insecurities, an act that requires tremendous courage and self-awareness. The tension at Coyote Pass. The ongoing tensions surrounding Coyote Pass add another layer of complexity to the financial narrative. Coyote Pass has long been a symbol of the family's ambitions and internal disputes. Disagreements over property division, resource allocation, and future planning have fueled many of the conflicts among the wives, with Kody's management of the asset frequently under scrutiny. For Christine, the tension at Coyote Pass is not just a business matter. It is intertwined with long-standing grievances and power struggles that have defined her relationships with Kody, Mary, and Janelle. Critics argue that if Kody is seen as favoring one faction over another, whether through financial maneuvers or personal attention, then the fallout can be significant. For Christine, the pressure to speak out about these issues reflects not only her desire for fairness but also her internal battle to assert control over her own destiny. The stress of witnessing or being caught in the crossfire of such disputes can exacerbate feelings of fear and self-doubt, making it even harder to embrace bold moves that could redefine her future. In this sense, the controversy at Coyote Pass becomes a microcosm of the broader challenges facing the Brown family, a constant tug-of-war between legacy, ambition, and the need for personal autonomy. Balancing personal growth with public expectation. One of the enduring themes in Sister Wives is the tension between personal growth and the demands of maintaining a public persona. Every decision, every emotional confession, is subject to intense scrutiny from both the media and an engaged fan community. For Christine, the opportunity to redefine herself amid major financial moves is both a challenge and a chance for liberation. By voicing her concerns about fear holding her back, she is not only questioning her own readiness to take risks but also indirectly challenging the family's leadership to be more inclusive and transparent. In a culture that increasingly values authenticity, her candidness is a breath of fresh air. It challenges the carefully constructed narratives that have often dominated the show, inviting viewers to see the real human cost behind the glamour and drama. For fans, her story is a powerful reminder that personal transformation is an ongoing journey, one that is filled with setbacks, moments of doubt, and the potential for profound change. Whether she ultimately overcomes these fears will likely shape her future role within the family, and it will also influence how the broader narrative of Sister Wives is remembered. The role of media and fan discourse. In today's digital age, every personal revelation is amplified by social media and the 24/7 news cycle. The discussion around Christine's comments on fear and the major money move in Utah has ignited a flurry of debates on platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and dedicated Sister Wives forums. Fans dissect every nuance of her confession, analyzing her tone, her body language, and the context in which she made her remarks. Some supporters praise her for her honesty and vulnerability, while others question whether her admission is a calculated tactic to shift the narrative or deflect from ongoing family disputes. This dynamic highlights the complex interplay between reality TV production and audience interpretation. Producers are well aware that moments of genuine vulnerability can drive ratings, and the way these moments are edited and presented can influence public perception dramatically. For Christine, her message about fear may be amplified by selective editing and the fervor of fan communities, which are quick to either celebrate or criticize every aspect of the family's evolving story. Broader cultural implications. The themes emerging from Christine's revelations are not confined to the Brown family, they resonate with broader cultural debates about the nature of success, personal empowerment, and the role of fear in holding individuals back from achieving their full potential. In an era where stories of transformation and resilience are celebrated, her struggle to overcome fear is particularly poignant. It reflects a universal challenge, the difficulty of moving beyond past traumas and internalized insecurities in order to embrace change. For many viewers, Christine's candidness is a call to action, an invitation to confront one's own fears and take bold steps toward personal growth. Moreover, her experience serves as a commentary on the pressures of modern life, where financial decisions, family dynamics, and public image are inextricably linked. The major money move in Utah and the tensions over Coyote Pass are emblematic of a larger economic reality, where personal ambition must be balanced against collective well-being. In this context, Christine's reflections on fear are a microcosm of a much larger narrative, one that challenges society to rethink what it means to be successful and fulfilled in an increasingly complex and demanding world. Implications for the Brown family and future storylines. Within the Brown family, Christine's willingness to speak openly about her fears and the obstacles she faces is likely to have significant repercussions. Her candid admission could catalyze more honest discussions about internal conflicts, potentially paving the way for greater transparency and mutual understanding. However, it could also exacerbate existing tensions, especially if other family members perceive her comments as a challenge to the established order. For Kody, Mary, and Janelle, each of whom has played a distinct role in the family's dynamic, Christine's revelations might force a re-evaluation of priorities and a re-examination of how decisions are made. If the major money move in Utah and the disputes over Coyote Pass continue to strain relationships, there may be a growing need for a more collaborative approach to managing the family's assets and legacy. Christine's stance, therefore, is not just a personal statement, it has the potential to influence the trajectory of the entire family narrative. Fans are watching closely, hopeful that this newfound emphasis on overcoming fear and embracing change will lead to positive developments in future seasons. For nearly 2 decades, Sister Wives has served as a lens through which viewers witness the intricate power plays and personal relationships of the Brown family. At the heart of this long-running reality show is Kody Brown, whose leadership style and decision-making have continually been the subject of debate. One of the more contentious aspects of his behavior has been his treatment of Janelle Brown, a dynamic that some fans believe may be on shaky ground. In particular, there is growing speculation that Kody's approach toward Janelle could have significant repercussions, especially if a cast shakeup occurs in season 20. This analysis examines the potential for Kody's treatment of Janelle to backfire, considering the historical context, internal family dynamics, production influences, and broader cultural implications. Historical context and evolving dynamics. Since the inception of Sister Wives, the Brown family has been characterized by shifting alliances and evolving roles. Janelle, one of the original wives, has often been portrayed as sensitive and introspective, qualities that have sometimes clashed with the more assertive personalities within the family. Over the years, as Kody's relationships with his wives have developed, tensions have emerged regarding favoritism and perceived neglect. In earlier seasons, Kody was often seen as trying to balance the competing needs of his wives, but as the show progressed, his management of interpersonal conflicts has come under increasing scrutiny. The treatment of Janelle has been a particular point of contention. Some fans argue that Kody's behavior toward her has grown increasingly dismissive or even patronizing over time. Whether it's subtle remarks during family discussions or overt actions that seem to undermine her opinions, these behaviors have fed into a narrative that Kody may be prioritizing the needs and views of other family members over Janelle's. This historical context is critical because it sets the stage for what could happen if the cast undergoes significant changes in season 20. A shakeup might disrupt the delicate equilibrium the family has maintained, and any perceived mistreatment of Janelle could become a rallying point for fans who have long felt that she's been sidelined. Potential consequences of Kody's treatment. The possibility that Kody's treatment of Janelle might backfire rests on several key factors. First, there is the risk of alienating not only Janelle herself but also the broader audience. Longtime viewers of Sister Wives have grown attached to Janelle's character, her vulnerability, her quiet strength, and her willingness to speak out against what she sees as injustice within the family dynamic. If Kody's behavior continues to be perceived as demeaning or dismissive, it could prompt a backlash among fans who feel that the show no longer represents the values they once admired. Social media is rife with passionate discussions about fairness and respect, and a dramatic cast shakeup could amplify these concerns, forcing both the family and the network to address long-standing grievances. Second, a cast shakeup in season 20 might bring new perspectives that challenge the existing power structure. New or returning cast members can shift alliances and alter the family's internal dynamics in unexpected ways. If a new voice emerges that resonates with viewers and champions a more equitable distribution of attention and respect, Kody's current treatment of Janelle might be re-examined in a harsher light. The possibility that change could lead to internal fractures makes it likely that any perceived mistreatment will not be easily swept under the rug. In this scenario, what was once considered just another family quirk could evolve into a critical point of contention that undermines the family's unity. Production and editing, shaping the narrative. It is essential to recognize that reality TV is not a direct reflection of reality but a carefully curated narrative shaped by producers and editors. Kody's treatment of Janelle, and the way it is presented to viewers, is subject to significant manipulation. Selective editing can emphasize moments that portray Kody as dismissive or overly controlling, while downplaying any instances of genuine support or affection. This can create a distorted public perception that exaggerates existing tensions. Should a cast shakeup occur, producers might seize the opportunity to reframe the family's narrative. In a bid to attract new viewers or rejuvenate the series, they could choose to highlight conflicts that have long been simmering beneath the surface. In this context, Kody's behavior toward Janelle might be cast as emblematic of a broader failure to adapt to changing family dynamics, thereby intensifying negative public sentiment. Fans who have been critical of Kody's leadership will likely seize upon such editing choices to argue that his current approach is not sustainable and could indeed backfire, both in terms of ratings and the internal cohesion of the family. Internal family power struggles. Within the Brown family, the distribution of power has always been a delicate balance. Janelle, as one of the original wives, has at times been portrayed as a voice of reason, yet she has also been subject to the shifting tides of favoritism. Kody's treatment of her is a microcosm of the larger power struggles at play in the family. If his behavior is perceived as consistently demeaning or dismissive, it can lead to a cascading effect where other family members begin to question the legitimacy of the established order. A cast shakeup could act as a catalyst for broader changes. New alliances might form, with some wives or even children taking a stand against what they view as an unfair system. In such a scenario, Janelle's grievances could be validated, and Kody might find himself facing not only public criticism but also internal resistance. The risk here is that his attempts to maintain control could ultimately lead to a fracturing of the family's unity, an outcome that would be disastrous for a show that has long thrived on the illusion of familial cohesion despite underlying conflicts. Fan reactions and social media dynamics. Social media platforms play a crucial role in amplifying controversies in the reality TV world. Fans of Sister Wives are known for their passionate debates and their willingness to dissect every interaction. The treatment of Janelle by Kody is a recurring topic on platforms like Twitter and Reddit, where hashtags such as #StandWithJanelle and #KodyNeedsToListen have trended at various points in the past. If a cast shakeup were to occur in season 20, it would likely intensify these discussions. Longtime viewers, who have witnessed years of internal conflicts and power struggles, might use the shakeup as evidence that the old order is breaking down. They could point to Kody's treatment of Janelle as a key example of how he has failed to adapt to the evolving needs of the family. The digital conversation could quickly become a rallying cry for those who believe that a more equitable and transparent system is needed, one that does not allow any single member to dominate or belittle others. Moreover, the public's reaction is not solely about Kody and Janelle, it is also a reflection of broader societal concerns about leadership, fairness, and accountability. In today's culture, where authenticity and transparency are highly valued, the idea that a family patriarch might consistently mistreat a key member of the family resonates deeply with viewers. The potential backlash from fans could force both the family and the network to re-examine not only their internal dynamics but also the narratives they choose to present to the public. Broader cultural implications. The controversy surrounding Kody's treatment of Janelle touches on themes that extend far beyond the confines of sister wives. In many ways, it reflects larger societal debates about gender dynamics, power, and the nature of leadership in modern families. Critics argue that if Kody continues to adopt a controlling, dismissive attitude, it could reinforce harmful stereotypes about male authority and the marginalization of women's voices. For viewers who are increasingly aware of issues related to equality and fairness, such behavior is particularly problematic. Furthermore, the potential for a cast shakeup in season 20 serves as a metaphor for change in an industry that is constantly evolving. As reality TV faces new challenges from streaming platforms and shifting audience expectations, the ability of legacy shows to adapt is crucial. The internal conflicts within the Brown family, including how Kody treats Janelle, are emblematic of the broader struggle between tradition and innovation, a tension that resonates with viewers on both a personal and cultural level. Industry and network considerations. For TLC and the producers of Sister Wives, the possibility of a cast shakeup is both an opportunity and a risk. On one hand, a new cast dynamic could reinvigorate the series, attracting fresh viewers and boosting ratings. On the other hand, any perceived mistreatment of key family members, especially someone as well-known as Janelle, could alienate longtime fans and damage the network's reputation. In this high-stakes environment, every decision is magnified. The network must balance the desire for dramatic, attention-grabbing content with the need to maintain the trust of its audience. If Kody's treatment of Janelle is seen as a sign of deeper dysfunction, it could force TLC to reconsider how the show is structured or even contemplate casting changes to restore balance. This scenario is particularly concerning for fans who view Sister Wives as a cherished institution, a reality TV series that, despite its controversies, offers a unique glimpse into an unconventional way of life. The road ahead, possibilities and challenges. Looking ahead to season 20, the implications of Kody's behavior toward Janelle will likely continue to be a focal point of discussion. If a cast shakeup occurs, whether through the departure of a wife, the introduction of new dynamics, or a reorganization of responsibilities, the spotlight on Kody's treatment of Janelle could intensify. In such a scenario, the risk of backlash is significant. Not only could it lead to further internal strife, but it could also have a lasting impact on the show's public narrative, potentially undermining the progress the family has made in recent seasons. However, there is also an opportunity for growth. A cast shakeup, while inherently disruptive, could prompt a much-needed re-examination of the family's internal processes. It could force all members, Kody, Janelle, and the others, to engage in honest dialogue about their roles and the dynamics that have long contributed to conflict. For fans, such a development would be a welcome sign that the family is evolving in response to both internal pressures and external criticisms. In the best-case scenario, it might lead to a more balanced, transparent system where every voice is valued, and the issues that have long plagued the family are addressed head-on.